Coach, this is a game we always look forward to. A pair of conference rivals going head-to-head, toe-to-toe. It should be a beauty.
Well, Kevin, you know, this is the NBA at its best. No need to hype this one up. This matchup provides its own hype, and you can hear the fans are as hyped up as we are.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Edie out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's John Morant. Then there's Wells. And it's Coward in at the 2 guard. Now here's Wells. Aldama can't hit. Booker looking around. O'Neal sets the screen for Booker. Outside Williams. Booker outside. There's a screen by Williams. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Williams with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Wells from past the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season. Fades and shoots. Again, Phoenix.
And that's lethal. I love how Booker's eyes light up when he gets a mid-range opportunity.
Here's Coward. Will it go? Off with the layup. For Phoenix, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. And Coach Van Gundy, the big name for Memphis is John Morant, but his superstar trajectory hitting a little bit of turbulence.
Well, some of those troubles were self-inflicted, Kevin, but also questions about his high-flying style. As he said himself, the falls can take it out of you. Well, I believe that's now 4 straight misses to start the game. Talk about stumbling out of the block.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks' game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isola. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here's Morant. Wells finds Morant. 3-pointer. Shot clock at 6. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, that's just their first make in 5 attempts. Maybe that bucket can ignite their offense.
Memphis shooting their first free throw of the night. And the 7-footer, Santi Aldama. You know, Stan, he looks like a guard out there at times.
The way this guy has improved since he's come into the league is phenomenal. You know, this is a guy who's gotten better as a shooter, more consistent, more efficient. But then he's added, like you said, his ability to put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, and his ability to pass off the dribble. This is a very skilled big man.
And it's Coward missing. Phoenix leading by 10. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, in an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Now here's Morant. Hasn't made one yet. The Grizzlies with another miss. And it's the Suns' ball. They're on a 15-3 run right now. Booker with no one around on the 3 off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
They get the rebound.
Yeah, he's really off. He needs to stop forcing things and move that ball.
Hands it from downtown. Brooks has got 5 now.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now here's Morant. 23 points his last outing. Such a wide open look.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Williams has a screen for Booker. Floats it up for Williams, and Williams throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Morant outside. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now here's Booker. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. Another three for Phoenix.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
51 seconds left in the first. Pass to Aldama. Stolen by O'Neal. Booker with it. He's picked up by Morant. Lets it go from deep. And the Suns another 3.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Now Morant. Shot to stop the run. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. O'Neal on the wing. It's stolen by Aldama. Left side Jackson. It's tipped and stolen by Booker. There's the triple. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Suns. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with them. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Perimeter pair for him will be Booker and Brooks. Williams is out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gillespie in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Clark sets a screen for Jerome. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Booker outside. Williams sets a screen for Booker. Another one falls for Phoenix.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Bounce pass for Jerome. Here's Spencer. Nailed from three-point land. Spencer's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Booker finds Brooks. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. In a blazing start to the new season, we look at the updated power ranking. Some teams are hot and some teams aren't. They're obviously disappointed with how things are going. Momentum working right now against them.
Well, right now for the Suns, they are the team we expected to be here. Taking the top spot come playoff time, this is the team to beat.
Back to Morant. Jackson has the open look. Drills it from outside. Jackson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's his 2nd foul. I don't know if they'll sit him. It's a tough decision.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Aldama's checked in. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely, and he lays it straight in. Morant's got his first 2 points of the night. As these early games, Coach, bring in a variety of new opponents, rosters definitely get put to a test, don't they?
They sure do, Kevin. Every team hits you in a different way, and you've got to develop the proper counter punches. That's something that has to be focused on in these early games.
Suns leading by 22. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by, and that one drops for him. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter. Here's Morant. Pass to Aldama. Bell's wide open. Buries the long-range jumper.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Booker outside. From the arc. Aldama with the rebound.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
The electric John Morant, the leader of this team, Stan. What's his focus need to be going forward?
Well, look, Devin, I think it's pretty simple with John Morant. We know how good he is. Can he keep himself on the floor on a consistent basis, which for John means staying healthy and staying out of trouble. If he can do that, there's no question about his ability or his ability to lead this team.
And the dunk by Booker.
Just on fire tonight. Devin Booker is feeling it, folks.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They'll face the Lakers after this. That'll be at home. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Brooks, the pass to Booker. Out to Brooks, a 3-ball. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. Floats it up there for Morant. O'Neal with the steal. Booker, right side. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Wells. Here's Coward. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Booker outside. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Driving inside. Makes it off the glass. Booker's got 35.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And so it's Phoenix holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Fans, we direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause.
Hello, everybody. Let's start out with a look at the recently announced Players of the Week. The Eastern Conference winner, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the Greek Freak, always a great pick for this award because he's so consistent. Gives the team an anchor on both ends. He's always getting better, and his teammates love playing with him. Such a great guy.
And looking back at our first half, Devin Booker was a major factor.
There's a handful of guys that can go nuclear on any given night. And Booker, he's on that short list when he's locked in. Come on.
Yeah, one of the elite scorers in this game, and Booker's only getting better.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape was just destroying the rim.
Well, they've got to build a wall immediately because he'll just keep attacking like that if they don't.
And for Memphis, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Starting the second half, here's Tomas Isolos's five. They've got John Morant. Santi Aldama is out there with Wells. Then there's Edey. And it's Coward in at the shooting guard. Phoenix has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Now here's Booker. Defense right on him. Pass to Gillespie. On the wing, Booker. He has 35. Brooks for three. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Coward, defended by Booker. Pass to Aldama. Memphis moving it around. Here's Wells. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Wells has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. O'Neal sets the screen for Booker. It's deflected. And here's the break. Here's Wells. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. John Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Kevin, back to you.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
Aldama, and Aldama slams it in.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Booker outside. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Morant outside. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, the defense can't let Morant get comfortable down there, or he'll just continue to torture them.
Pass to Gillespie. No good on the triple. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Aldama. There's a screen by Aldama. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's O'Neal. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Coward. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Coward's got 11 points.
Yeah, anyone can appreciate the skillfulness of Morant's passing.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And with so many teams, Stan, filling roster spots with rookie contracts, the importance of drafting well continues to rise.
Well, absolutely it does, Kevin. The quicker you can get those guys up to speed and helping you on their rookie contracts, where they're at least relatively lower priced, helps your salary cap situation, helps you fill out the roster with quality players.
Williams sets a screen for Booker, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
G.G. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And it's Coward missing.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Pass to Gillespie. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Booker's got 41.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Back to Jerome. And Edey has it in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots it up. And that one is good from Jerome.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
For 3, Booker bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
To the inside. And the dunk by Wells.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Booker outside. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the third. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Booker's got 46 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Edey with a screen for Jerome. Williams with the block. And he gets it back. And there it is for him. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. Back to the action in just a minute. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
Yeah, that's great decision making and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Perimeter pair for him will be Booker and Brooks. Royce O'Neal is out there with Williams. And it's Gillespie in at the 1. That's who's out there for Phoenix. The 3 from Morant. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Booker, and he banks in the layup. Booker's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for Phoenix.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
It's Morant in the corner. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Booker outside. Launches from deep. Yet another bucket that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
And slam dunk by Clark.
Well, Morant just puts so much pressure on the defense to make a choice on that pick and roll.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Morant passes to Aldama. Now Jerome. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Booker outside. Another three for Phoenix.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Morant drives in.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Booker outside. Pocket 6. He got it again. Sensational.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And it's Morant missing. Suns have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. No good from Booker. And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Pass to Morant. Over Booker. And that one's good. Morant's got 8 points in the quarter.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
Booker outside. O'Neal a screen on Morant. Here's Booker. Aldama with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Booker. Dan, what advice would you give to coaches that are leading a struggling team?
Well, Kevin, I think the number one thing, whether you're leading a struggling team or a team playing really well or anything in between, is to just stay consistent. Keep working on the things that you know over time make teams consistent. Go out and talk about those things day in and day out and try to get your team to focus on those. Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
From deep. And good. He hits it again.
And he has all the tools and the desire.
Now tied for second most 60-point games. What a career he's had. My goodness.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easy.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Phoenix.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team.
And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on it, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. And it's Morant missing. Morant against Booker. Shot and game clock separated by 5. For 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Now here's Morant. So it's the Suns winning easily here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And now